Now, today it is with great joy that I present Kemmett of Kenneth's Document Solutions. Kemmett, please share with us about yourself and about your.
I've been in the copy industry since 1985. So I've been doing this for about 30 some odd years now. So I know a little bit about fixing things. 30 years, or I fooled a lot of people. But the kicker is, I've been doing this for about 30 years, and I've been through the good, the bad, and the very ugly. Um, Times have been good, and I'm dealing with the coronavirus as everyone else is, and I lost a few customers, lost a few family members, but not family members, but I mean people that have been in my circle. But God's been good to me and to my business, and basically I'm here to let you know that Kenny's Document Solutions is still around, and we want to help many people as possible because business is about people helping other people accomplish their goals.
I agree. I agree. So, Kenny, what products and services do you provide with Kenny Document Solutions?
Well, my number one service that I provide is to place copy machines in offices and to keep those copy machines operating so people can handle their issues, their document issues, whatever document solutions they need for their office, whatever scan needs they need for their office. I also provide shredding service, document destruction. I also offer faxing and printing networking solutions to offices. Whatever business needs a company may need, I have expert people working with me that have been in the business for 20, 30 years. Network individuals, I have 4 individuals that are working with me right now, that people that are working from home, people that are working in their different situations are able to connect to other people, send information, scan information, especially judges and lawyers and people that need documentation delivered at certain offices during a regulated amount of time. My equipment is equipped to get that job done. So as far as meeting their needs of being able to communicate whichever way they desire for printing and scanning, I've always provided that.
Okay, that's great to know because I know the world is going virtual. Well, it already has gone virtual, and I know that it will continue to go virtual. So, you mentioned prior to other competitors, companies, what distinguishes your business and the services you provide from all other organizations that provide similar services?
Well, to tell you the truth, after coming into this business since 1985, I believe that I know what I'm doing. I'm experienced, and plus I'm affordable. I worked for a company for a good amount of years, from 85, matter of fact, into 2012. I was working with companies, and I went on my own in 2012 after working with company, going to offices, repairing equipment. So repairing, I've been an office manager, I've been a parts manager, I've been in police offices in the city repairing typewriters. I've had a wide. I've been in New York as a parts clerk. I've done every portion of the business that I'm in different aspects and in different fashions. So as I'm out on my own, I've dealt with. I have suppliers. I have people to help me network. I have sources of other people that I know then grown up with me and started their own business to help other companies. Like I said, business is about people helping other people get the job done. So I have a wealth of resources and individuals to help me to help you to do what you need done.
I am so glad you said that, Kenny. As small businesses, I believe it's very important to know that we are stronger together. So there's no need to struggle on the island by yourself, but partnering with other organizations will make you stronger and establish that stronger network. So thank you so much for emphasizing that point. Now, many small businesses, well, why would you say as a small business that, or would you say that getting a service agreement is better to purchase a service agreement with you rather than just hiring any old, independent contractor every time one of their products break down? Can you go into detail for that?
Time and time again, I'm introduced to people, like I said, that need something done in their office. They bring in a person, they can't get it done. They bring in another person, cousin, uncle, and they can't get it done. And time after time, the business owner says to me, this person has this degree or this person has all this experience, but they can't get, and this is mostly in the area of networking. And I have people that have been doing different things for so many years that they go in 30, 40 minutes. We've accomplished what people haven't been able to do for 2 and 3 hours. Um,
That's excellent.
experience, experience is very important. Being able to talk to people and not make them feel like I know what I'm doing and you're stupid. I had a lady a lady tell me one time that a technician came to her office and he said and worked on the copy machine, and she looked at me and she said he made me feel like I was stupid.
Oh,
And
wow.
this was before I was in business for myself, but that was given to me back during the day to always realize I could fix a copy machine, but I can't help you with your law issues. I could fix a copy machine, but I can't help you with your health issues. I could fix a copy machine and you do what you do. You're smart or you're capable or you're able to handle the things that you do. And I come and I help people with the things that I know that I can do. And we all work together and nobody's stupid. Everybody is competent in what they do to get the job done that the boss needs.
That's good. That's good. Exposure is everything. Exposure and experience. It allows you to see on a broader scale of what is needed to be done and to execute providing a solution. So yes, exposure and experience does matter. So can you tell us what some of your customers have said to you? Obviously the people that you have worked with, they were comfortable enough to share how they felt. So what have other people that you have worked with said about your services in working with you?
Oh, you don't want to know what people say about me. No, it's I've been flattered over the years to know that people uh, I have confidence in you. People call you because as a technician because they believe that if they call you, you can get the job done. And I've spoken, especially during the coronavirus, people relate different stories to me. One lawyer said to me, he said, I'll never forget you. I had an important document to get out, and you stayed at my place till 9 o'clock at night. You came by at about 7 and you got my machine working. I'll never forget you. Another time I was in another office, and a lady said to me, I came into this office, and she was one of my customers. And she says, I came into this office, and the man had the machine all over his desk. And she said, I said to him, Wayne, what are you doing? And he said, well, I'm mechanically inclined, and I was thinking that I could get this fixed. And she looked at him and she said, Wayne, you're a lawyer. Call Kenny. She didn't say call Sam. She didn't say call Dick. She didn't say call Harry. She said call Kenny. So, and there have been people that chase me down. I've been walking down the street, mind my own business, and people have chased me down the street and says, "My boss said they need you to come right away. They need your help right away." So that, those aren't big issues, but to me, they're letting me know that there are at least two or three people in the world that have confidence, and that there's many, many more. I'm just, minimize. There's people that have confidence that if I say I'm a technician and they believe I'm a technician, and what is a technician? The person that's able to solve problems that they can't solve and they don't want to be bothered with. They want me to come in, solve their problem, and get out. So that's what I do, as long
That's
as they
good.
pay.
That's good. That's good. It shows that you're competent because if you weren't competent, they wouldn't call your name. It shows that you are affordable because if you were too expensive, they wouldn't want to contact you either. Um,
Yeah,
so,
on that thought, um, experience is good, and being affordable is important because there's so many people with businesses that need to get things done, and they, just like you and I, have all these other bills that they're dealing with. And you don't need to, try to rip people off to
I
help them get
agree.
their work done.
I,
As you asked me about maintenance, maintenance agreements are great. They help keep business going, and they can help offices and companies get things done at a quicker rate. But if a person calls, regardless of how much money they have, if I'm able to help them and it's feasible financially, I'll do everything in my power as long as it takes to try to help them get what they need done in their office.
so, Kenny, how broad is your services? Because people all over, besides the New Jersey and New York area, will be are listening to this recording. So, do you have networks if someone was to contact you?
Basically, at this point of my business, I've just basically tried to cover Jersey and some parts in New York. I prefer Jersey because um, travel is another issue. There's places that you could go that it costs a lot of money and it takes a long time and it cuts into your finances when you figure and put everything together at the end of the day. I'd rather, specifically come to companies in New Jersey uh, and try to help them with their issues. And some people in New York also. New York and New Jersey is basically the limit of the areas that I like to deal with.
But do you have a referral where if someone, heard about the quality of your work and they wanted you?
Yes, I have people that I refer that work on particular models that I don't work on, but that's mostly in New York and New Jersey.
Okay.
So I have people that I met that work on Ricos. My specialty is Canons, Canon copy machines, um, Cobra shredders, brand new Cobra shredders, and HP printers. Those are three of the main things I work on, and I'm good at those things. But there are people that don't have Canons. There's people that don't have Xerox. I mean, that don't have Cobra shredders. There's people that don't have HP printers. I have friends that work on some of those other models. If I don't feel that I can handle it, I refer it to them in New York and in New Jersey, and they can get the job done. Because most of the people I know have been in the business at least 20 years or more.
Good, good. So if someone wanted to reach out to you and connect with you, what social media outlets are you on?
Oh, well, they could reach me on Facebook. They could reach me at Kemmett Smith, Kemmett, at gmail.com. They can reach me at my phone number, 973-563-5493. I'm pushing right now. I'm getting ready to open up or have a new website installed for me within the near future. My basic thing is I like to sell and give customers affordable office equipment that can do what they need done. Because if you buy a washing machine, you want it to work good and last a long time. If you buy a car, you want it to work good and last a long time. No matter what you pay for it, that's what your expectation is. It's not always your reality, but it's your expectation. And I like to give the people that are doing business with me the same type of equipment. Stuff that works good, stuff that lasts a long time, stuff that I know that if I place in the office, they're not going to be calling me every 20 days saying it's broke again. It's broke again, it's broke again. Because if I'm a fixer, I'm not looking to fix the same people's stuff again all the time. I'm looking to create new people to believe in me, new people that never heard of Kenneth Smith or Kenny's Document Solutions, and make them believers in me and in my company, because God has been good to me, and because of Him, I'm able to do what I do.
So, having said that, you provide new products and used products, or do you just focus
Yes,
on?
new Cobra shredders. Document destruction is very important in law offices. Document destruction is very important in doctors' offices and many other places, because of, so much criminal activities going with people who are stealing people's identity. So I provide brand new Cobra shredders, which is good for document destruction. Plus, I have on and off-site shredding services. Whereas we would go to an office, I have a group of people where we would bring the shredder there and do document destruction on the premises of the office. Or if the person trusts us enough, we'll take it to my location and we'll shred there. I have copy machines. Like I said, they connect to the cloud. I have regular copy machines. All offices are not the same size. So we have 25, 30, 40, and 50, 60-page minute machines, depending upon the space of each office. Like I said, it's not about what I want, it's about what you need. I'm here to give you what you need. And if what you need, once we look over the situation, is not realistic, we'll talk together. And if you still feel you need it, hey, I'm not here for black, white, or yellow. I'm here for green. And if you know, and if what you need is green, Kenny Smith can be seen. It's the truth.
So,
Help pay the bill.
so you touched on a very important topic that I want you to discuss in more detail before we close this out. Identity fraud is a major thing right now. So you mentioned about offices that are purchasing shredders, but many people are working from home. So, what suggestions would you suggest for people to purchase a shredder that will assist them in protecting their identity?
One thing people need to know, uh, document shredders are very important and very necessary for offices. A lot of people go to some of the distribution places of office equipment, and they buy a little inexpensive equipment that does, after so long, it just burns out. But I can guarantee you and tell you that the Cobra shredder is one of the best shredders in the office, in the office world. And really, I've delivered them all over New York and New Jersey, and they get the job done. They definitely work good. They definitely last a long time. They have iron chains and iron clutches that don't break. There's a 5-year warranty on the parts, And the other issue with shredders is that if you're going to get a real shredder to do the job, it's not going to be inexpensive. It's going to cost you, but your identity, your personal information, your social security number, your checks that you've done in your mortgage dealings, copies of them. You don't want people to get that information and to try to buy a house in another location. You don't want people to have your personal information and to use it and to cause you all kinds of pain and aggravation. Uh, Document shredders are important. They may not be inexpensive, but they're very important. We provide those for people and help them getting stuff. Uh, Document destruction is necessary, and I have a group of people. They're trustworthy, they're honest, and they'll get the job done for you.
And I'll add, not just for your own personal life, but also for the customers and the people that you serve.
That's the protecting the customers. People go into mortgage companies and they have to provide so much information about their personal life, about their checking accounts, about checks that have to be copied for different documentation, and the proper destruction of the information is very important. Like I said, sometimes it's you have to pay for what you really need. And
Exactly.
that's what we're here, like I said before, to give people what they need to get work done, to give them the right copy they need, to give them the right shredder they need, to give them a good printer that's not broken every time they turn around. Um, I'm here to give people affordable office equipment that they really need to help them get the job done. And the Canon copy machine, in my opinion, is one of the best.
Okay. I'm sure Cannon will definitely appreciate you for saying that. Well, Kenny, I want to thank you for sharing with our audience some things that they can consider as they plan for what is next and how to better prepare themselves and their business in this upcoming year. And I would like you to do two things. I would like you to share your contact information, as well as if you have any additional closing remarks, I would also ask you to say that as well.
Yes, my contact information is Kemmett Smith. You can reach me at 973 or Smith at gmail.com. And I just want people to know it's important to me to give you what you need. What you need. Sometimes in the office industry, uh, people don't want to spend money on equipment that goes down, but office equipment is unfriendly sometimes. I had a situation where a pharmacist called me, and the conversation went like this. He's like, "Hello, Kenny, I need you to come because my machine is not working." He said, "Hold on a minute." He said, "Excuse me, did you break the copy machine?" And she said, "No, I didn't break the copy machine." He said, "What do you mean you did not break the copy machine? There is only two people here, you and me. I did not break the copy machine. I'm on the phone dying. But I went there and no, she didn't break the copy machine." Everybody, to his surprise, to her joy, and to my continued grin, no, she did not break the copy machine. The machine broke on its own. Copy machines, all kind of office equipment has internal obsolescence. It's affected by people. It's affected by electricity. It's affected by a lot of different circumstances and situations. And I'm in the industry to help people get find out why, how, and to pray for them. You can have fun. Life is full of many heartaches and troubles, but if you enjoy what you do and you laugh along the way, it makes things a little bit easier
And
as you're trying to pay your bills and get through it all.
And it's obvious that you enjoy what you're doing. So, Kenny, I want to thank you so much for sharing your expertise